Hi, my name is Jocelyn Harris, and I'm a housing developer at Housing Initiative Partnership, also known as HIP. One of the main programs that HIP offers is our HIP Homes program. And under the HIP Homes program, we take vacant, distressed, abandoned, or foreclosed homes and completely renovate them. A thorough renovation from the mechanical systems all the way down to the cosmetic features of the home. And we then sell them to low and moderate income first-time home buyers. And all of our homes are in Inner Beltway communities in Prince George's County. And we're sitting in one of our newest homes that have hit the market. We do not only housing development, both affordable homeownership opportunities and multifamily developments, but we also do housing counseling, foreclosure counseling, and homebuyer counseling. So I thought that it was really a great place for me to be and really provided a much needed service to the county. I graduated in 2004 from a liberal arts school in North Carolina with a bachelor's degree in English. And when I graduated, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I wasn't thinking of planning. I wasn't thinking of anything. I wanted to do everything. And so I tried a lot of different things. My first job after graduation was working for a major news network. And after 2 years, I decided that I hated it. And I know that I needed to go back to school to figure out what I wanted to do. In undergrad, I did intern with a city planning group near my school. And so I thought back on that experience and the positive experiences that I had. So I decided to go to the library and research what planning was and what type of jobs planning provides. And what I learned is that you can do almost anything with planning. There's so many different avenues and aspects, and what really drew me to planning is that whatever you do, you could really see the fruits of your labor. So I decided to go back to school, to the University of Maryland, to their master's program. And through the master's program, you have to do an internship. And again, I did lots of different internships to figure out what I wanted to do. I interned with the state of Maryland's planning department with their smart growth division. And I interned with a couple different nonprofits, including HIP. And I ended up just staying with HIP. I really loved the mission and the work that we do. The biggest difference between myself and a real estate agent or a house flipper is what I get a lot, is that first of all, we don't make any money. We are a nonprofit with the emphasis on the nonprofit. I mean, our goal is really to provide affordable home ownership opportunities, a good product that homeowners won't need any major repairs for 5 to 7 years. Because when you're looking at a moderate and low income population, they don't have the money to do these major repairs. And the switch from rental to home ownership can be jarring when you're not used to paying for repairs and being responsible for the functions of your house. So I think that the difference between our organization, what we do, is that we're really invested in each of our homeowners. We don't necessarily stay in touch on an annual basis, but we do provide thorough services that can help them maintain their homes for as long as they want to. When you take somebody that thought that they could never own a home, and you work with them over the long term. Maybe their credit wasn't so good, or maybe they were in school and working a part-time job while trying to raise kids. To be able to see their growth and see them achieve their goals, something that they never thought would happen, is very fulfilling. We've worked in this community, Palmer Park, for over 15 years, and half of our single-family portfolio has been in this community. So we are invested in this community, and we are really interested in the long-term success and the rejuvenation of this community. In addition to the housing programs that we have here, we also have this program called Street Scholarship in the community, where we pay for unemployed and underemployed residents to take classes at the community college. And that's been a very fulfilling program as well. Again, it's similar to the home ownership opportunity. It's not necessarily about making sure that these people attend every class, that they get A's. It's about showing them that they can achieve something that they didn't expect. Historically, Palmer Park has been an older African American community, middle to low income. And over the years, that's slowly changing. There's a lot of younger families moving in, a lot of single women, single mothers moving in. The Hispanic population is growing as well. So that's all things that we've had to adapt to when we are thinking of programs for the community, as well as the renovations of each house. Because when you have a diverse population, what works for one is not necessarily going to work for the new population that's moving in. I would encourage anyone that's interested in planning to go to the library or get on Google, talk to me, talk to anybody that you know that's in this planning field to get the most information that you can. I know when I first thought of planning, my concept was SimCity, building the city. But once I started to do research, once I started to meet with other nonprofits, I see that it's so much more. It's how we live our lives. It's how our children are going to live their lives. I was really attracted to the end result, being able to do something and know that in a month or two or a year that I would be able to see the fruits of my labor. I would be able to see the impact that I made on other people's lives and the impact that I make on my own community, that I can actually shape where I live and my day-to-day quality of life and that of my neighbors and my community.